They sure did not.
Yep, or a rock, or
a partner to
I just turned that on too.
great. I'm gonna have to edit, re-edit. Apologize to you two.
Stop it. Okay. Ooh, nice ones. Nailed it.
I feel like you need a gold shirt and it would complete the ensemble. Yeah. Elliot said, please back outside.
Okay.
Good. Hopefully that works in your favor.
Hi, Abby. How are you?
That would be perfect. Yeah, that, if you could do that, that would be perfect. That would be enough to buy enough time. All I need is until tomorrow.
Bigger than a stall, right?
Thank you. Yep.
No. Yeah.
So the annual show is coming up very quickly. It's a week early this year. So we are on the second. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 days away. 11 days. So if you haven't signed up, please do. We'll be doing setup Friday before. And, yep, you know, anybody wants to sponsor a class or business, grandparents, anybody, sponsors. I've got extra sheets hanging up on the wall, plus you can get them online. The judge has all the things for our rail challenge, and that's what we'll be practicing, some of those things tonight. We'll go all the way down the line. So we'll do every component of it that I have given her, so that you will be prepared. Stuff in your eyes, anybody? Up your nostril? The scales might go over. I try to bury them in a little bit. Alright, so first class that happens annual show would be application. That is your form, your seat, that the majority of you would get. Owners and leasers, I think they gave you pleasure before that. Take that back. Pleasure went before that. So if you're an owner leaser, you can do the pleasure. If it's a shared, if you're sharing leasing with someone, then you have to agree on maybe you could split it up between one top, one here, or whatever. What else? Okay, so the pleasure. Or so we might as well just start with pleasure. So pleasure is your animal. Trying to get your critter to look good. In order for them to look good, you should be looking good. So not slouching, being aware of where you're navigating, being a good driver. If you're not zagging all over the place or brushing the judge, that's always a good thing. Jog or truck, please. Jog or truck. Where's the proof Ken. Right. No, it's not in here right now. Right here. It blends in. Good. Working around the gums. I'm not picking them up. Good. Yep, it could be markers. Good. Slow and low for Bob. All you got to do is sit there and think it, and you will do it. Good. So try to get warmed up. I've been watering all day, so it's not as dusty as it could be. Good. Sherwin can use some headset, up and out. Same style, widen your hands, you can come down into the bridle. He's a elbow. You just take both elbows up. You could go left, right, too. But find something to bring him down into the bridle. Good. Here's rubbing on him. You got it. Oh. Yeah, I don't know what it is. This is so cute. Now what we'll have to do, Renee, I just got an idea. When my sunflowers grow at the house, you're going to have to ride out there, and you got to get a picture of you on her by the real sunflowers. Good. It's going nice. It's a nice, quiet dog. She's in rhythm. Cookie's trying to put his head low today. That's what Piper, the earlier rider, was working on lifting. Yep, that angle that you're doing right there. I was describing the angle of where to lift it. Good. Ponies are being good at the moment. Yep, head to come down a little bit. Still bug worried. There, that's better. Sometimes tucked out, and a little bit after he warms up some more, it'll be nicer if he comes into the bridle. Yep, he needs more headset. You have to be tied a little more with him. You can't have, he may need more light contact, continual light contact to stay on the bed. Yep, keep asking. His nose has got to come in about 1.5 inches, maybe even 2. Yep, keep asking. Thank you. Better. Good. Have a nice good dog. Oh, breaking gate right in front of Dean.
Got made up for with a smile.
Ava, you gonna change your diagonal after he tripped? That actually helped you. One more in.
Yeah, that was her request. Yeah.
Good. Try to be smoother with your hands, Elliot. What you do is your hands are going faster than his movement, so it really draws attention. So you know he's got left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right. Match the rhythm. Match his movement so the judge doesn't even notice that you're subtly asking for headset. And then Addison, definitely add another inch or 2 to your tightness of the reins. He's way up there. Looks like a giraffe. Awful. Yep, keep asking.
Well, my sister.
Like Booster in the beginning. Bring him down. We can do it. He just needs the contact. Thank you. And then if you feel him slow up, close your legs. You're not used to driving. Then when he comes down, you close your legs, drive him to the bridle.
What is your husband doing?
All right? Walk, please. Walk. Very nice. And it should look effortless, motionless. All you had to do, Kelly, is just think it. Think it. No Bob right over here. Okay. 180-degree pivot on the haunches. Gotta work through that. Move the shoulder, move the shoulder, move the shoulder. Outside leg at the grip, twist and look over your shoulder. Turn, turn, turn. If you feel him walking, resist. If you feel him backing, you've resisted too much. Yep. Leg. Thank you, Paige. He was struggling a little bit on the haunches today. isn't the prettiest. Forehand, you can hit all day long. Haunches, not so much. She finally got a couple of good ones at the end. All right, so shoulder, we're going to keep his neck very straight. A lot of outside leg, twist your body so he feels it. There you go, keep the neck straight. Yes, yes. Walk, whoa though, no walking off. It was beautiful until he stepped and walked all 4 feet forward. So just remember, stay seated until you finish the complete 180. A lot of times what happens, you get 170 and then they wander off. Kills the look. All right, from the standstill. And then Addison, can you bring his head down at the standstill? Go ahead and gather. We're going to ask for everyone to go to your jog or trot. Ready? Jog or trot. Thank you, Mabel. Good. Good. Head down. Head down. Bring his head down. Great. Thank you. Yeah. Not sure. Bring his head down again. A little rushy today. All over the place, people. And of course, what I didn't water is the inside.
He late night stuff my husband. I go to bed like early. He always gets
Asking Shirley's head down. Continually, just constantly. Left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right. Thank you. Leave it there. Left, right, left, right. And ask again. Ask again, constantly. That's where it's got to stay. Yep, and again. And Bob's got natural headset. You don't have to do anything. Just sit there. Sit there and glide along.
Now your kids' school all through the summer.
Got a nice job right there. Eyes are forward. Make sure that as you're in your saddle, that you're not looking around the edge of your horse. Meaning, like when you go to the right, you're not dipping your eye around to look at their right eye so that your head is tilted. Make sure that you're feeling very symmetrical.
Sure. I would think that's fine.
Those that have shoes have 2 shoes, right? Nobody with a single shoe.
Good friends. Good with the balance, right? Good with the balance. Different.
Yeah, nice there. Better. Thank you, Addison. That's how he should look. And it probably just took him a little bit
So fair for
warmer.
everybody.
Maybe I'm going to try to bring his noseband up just a smidge. I know there wasn't much room. It would look nice if we did it up one eye. Put it all on his nose. Well, it's a warm blood size. He's on the very biggest setting. So I can't. We might be able to get him up one level on the cheek piece. Just makes it better. Alright, from the second here, we're going to go to a stop. Prepare for a halt and halt. Very good. Keep your position. 180 degree pivot on the haunches, inward to the right. Look, lift, turn. Look, lift, turn. Keep the outside leg, outside leg, outside leg, outside leg, outside leg. Good. Completed. Thank you. So just really just twist your body. Twist, twist, twist. Now hold back as you finish. Yes, that's how you keep them from wandering off. At the 7/8 done, sit back and hold as you turn. As you finish your turn. Good, did you get one there? Kind of, or close to one? Anything close we will take. It can take years. It took $250, we figured like 7 years. Sure. Teresa just this past spring, maybe the summer, finally could get this consistent. Good. Alright, and walk. We gotta practice in the rail challenge. Ooh, you see something. Who are you? Looking at something. I don't know what that was. You saw something over there. You gotta work on collecting and extending, because that's part of rail challenge. You'll be asked to collect and extend at the walk and at the trot, not at the canter. You're safe on that. to be mean, she could. Good. Thank you. Because then you don't have to do anything.
Maybe Kevin's like, I'm really tired from yesterday. He started. He went to lake all day and then they had to go.
All right, so from the walk there, Jason came together now, so he needs that first 10 minutes to really warm up. Yeah, that's the key. Because, that says a lot about when you prematurely retire a horse or if life gets busy and you don't do enough with them. Well, it's no wonder why they fall apart, kind of like us. If you don't do some movement, it's hard to move and it's hard to function. So if he was just sitting and not doing anything, you're not going to get what you're getting right now. It's taken months, it's taken a year, basically. You've been riding like this for a year that he could finally look like that. All right, so we need to collect our walk. So the walk that you've just been doing, without stopping, collect it. So the way to do that is resist your hips. Very nice, Paige. Just slow your hips, real subtly hold your reins. And the goal is to not necessarily take teeny tiny little steps, although you could do it that way. The object is just to take slower steps. Same length, but slower. So collecting, very nice. Okay, working. So not rushed, just they're working. Good. And when the judge looks around, they should see what you were doing before. A regular working walk. Knowing in the back of your head, they're going to ask for extended. So make sure that your horse isn't rushed and taking off on the working because there's nowhere to extend if you've already been extended. Some horses are going to be a little more challenging to extend, like our friend Bob. So the way to do that, feel how his shoulder goes left, right, left, right. All I do is I kind of turn my toe out, I scrape my left forward, my right forward, my left forward, my right forward. And I take my left butt cheek, right butt cheek, and I just kind of walk it out like this. You make a tiny little cluck sound, but don't hit second gear. Right, everybody? Extend the walk. And the dressage lady calls it the seductive walk. Walk seductively, but quickly. Good. Sherwin's going to have to really stretch out there. You can do better. You're going to have to left, right. Yes, there you go. Lengthen. Come on, Maya. I know we've been trying to collect little guy. Now we got to move him out. Big, long, giant steps. Oh, I saw that. Her partner couldn't get it away. Her eyes are forward, but she's kind of smirking like, oh, I hope the girl doesn't see that. Bob, can you move out a little better in there, Kelly? Come on. Thank you. Reach it. Good. Say someone's nice. Keep going. Come on. Cookie looks great. All right. Collected second gear. So it's Western or English riders sit it. Teeny tiny, itty bitty, slowest ever second gear. Slow.
I'll just wait here.
Now, this can be a little challenging for Bob because he is slow. So you got to find slower than slow. Good. Nice. All right. Working means English riders, you can go back to posting. Good. Quick diagonal. Very good. She's presenting in the Western form, but she doesn't have to post. Nice one. Good day to not wear your breeches. Alright, and the ever so fun extended. Now in an open show around here, if you're Western, they will not, very good Addison, they will not want you to post. If you're ranch, you can stand, you can post, you can touch the horn. But in the open shows around here, that's not generally, unless they tell you it's okay see, it's soft. You should soften right down into it. So then bring Bob back a little bit more, Kelly. There you go. It looks nicer under saddle. Far less things to worry about. All right, prepare for your trotting circle. Circle out a trot. No breaking gait. Break the gait, we're going to have a buzzer go off. Remember, you're circling and not reversing, just circle. Circle, 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 circle. Oh, Kelly, I saw that. Prepare for a halt. Halt.
And I don't have kids till after their day, but I have to start. You have to be very
Rein back a horse or pony length.
really professional.
Not too far there, Mabel. There's a pony behind it.
That's my first one. She was like,
You can use the shoe. All right. 180 degree pivot on the forehand to the right. So if they say to the right, know that you got to turn the eye right. The butt is spinning in that rotation. Face to the fences when San Marie came up. Right leg in the back. Just enough to turn the eye and let your leg take over. Yep. And you may have to give it a little swat there. And then hold your right rein up, Emery, so he doesn't walk forward. Hold it up and yes, back, so he doesn't do that. That's the
See, I
hot
think
one
in a
right
lesson
there.
like this, there's no reason she can't be standing.
Yes. There's a blade of grass that was calling you. So tall, twist your body a little bit to the right, right leg back. Pick up the right, now lift the right, put it on the right side of its neck. Right leg, now lift it, sit back on your seat, sit back on your seat, sit back on your seat. There, that keeps him from wandering. So when you do this, you encourage forward, sit back, lift and turn. Encourage the hind to move. Thank you, Paige. Lana knocked off a bunch of branches over there inadvertently. Stabbed herself a little bit in the arm, but I was saying I really didn't want to trim it, but she handled that. As Ray went a little wide.
well, if you have to.
Probably need to spread out a little bit for this one. Can you get towards the rail, everyone? Kind of spread on the rail. You get her side pass, leg, yield, shoulder, and shoulder.
Lightweight is not happening.
Then we're
We're
gonna-
going to shoulder.
Right. That's what I'm getting at.
All right, let's side pass in 2 horse or pony length. So, horses, whatever, so 6 to 8 feet, so 16 feet. How do you do this? Left rein back, left leg on, push your hips in the knee. Left rein back, left leg on, lift and push your hips in. Isn't like that. Good job, Mike. And the way to cheat it on a critter that doesn't know how, what you can do is turn, swing the butt in. Then the hard part, move the shoulder over. Swing the butt in, move the shoulder over. That's how we got Ray to come in today. There you go. See, you crossed over. You did it. Very good. That was a great try. All right, side pass back on the rail, please. Oh, now I'm spinning. Yep, get it parallel again. Make sure you're parallel to the fence. Sit up tall, rib cage, push out. Push out, push out. And hold both reins a little tight. Dump your leg in the back. If you've got his shoulder, you just don't have his hip. Do it a couple. You can turn his eye a little bit more in. There you go. Off balance him so he has to move. Put his eye even more in until his gut moves. Yep, keep turning his face in the meat. He should move his hip over. Yep, turn his eye in the meat more. Yep. And then as he turns, now his hip should go over. That all the leg you got? There you go.
Good. That was a
Got
little
it.
tiny bit.
As your leg fatigued, you got it.
That was a little
Bob's like, I'm too dang old for this stuff.
tiny bit.
Bless you. Yeah, do. I'm going to ask everyone to pick up the trot and then go immediately into a trotting reverse. You're going to change your direction. So you're going to pick up a trot, turn in, continue trotting, but change your direction. Ready? Trot reverse. Go for it. And obviously you're turning inward, never outward. Good. Do it quick, because it's going to happen fast. Good job, Kate. What's around with all that stuff? Good. Correct diagonal, correct diagonal. If I was a judge, I would be checking all the English riders. Make sure they run the correct diagonal. Good. Western riders are clear. Walk, please. Walk. Alright, now this one's going to be a little challenging. You're probably going to have to end up going through the jumps that I opened up. We're going to try a group leg yield. So when the judge asks you to leg yield, let's say 2 horse lengths or 2 pony lengths in, that means you got to stay walking in like what Mabel is right now. So that means you're going to have to walk in between that, walk in between the copper. You know, you'll be on the inside. So everyone get on the rail so we can do this equally. Don't do anything yet. We're just going to get on the rail so we can all do it together. So we're going to do a leg yield inward to the left. So all that means is while you're walking, you're going to bring your right rein back, your right leg back. If you're Western, you're technically supposed to do it one-handed. You would take your right, you would take your pointer finger, turn the eye right, take your right leg, and move forward and diagonally. So it's a walking side pass is all it is. Okay, ready? I'm not ready yet, Mabel. Get back out there. Not yet, not yet, not yet. Because if we all do it correct, you're all going to be on an inside track. And you should stay walking on the inside track so you can all leg yield back out. Ready? Leg yield inward to the left, 2 horse or pony lengths. So and you're trying to stay parallel. So if the butt is dragging, slide your leg back. You can close the left rein on them too to straighten them out. Good. So you all should be like on an inside track right now. Still walking. It'll get a little trickier when we get along the edge. Right? Leg yield back out on the rail. So tip the eye in. You're pushing the horse or pony to the right. Left leg, left hip. Tall in your rib cage. Push and then relax. Push and then relax. Push and then relax. Now, Maya, bring your leg back a little more. Yep. Push and push your hips out to the fence. Push your hips out to the fence. Yes, push your hips out to the fence. In a rhythm. Push, release. Push, release. Push, release. He walks fast. You gotta get kind of quick. Push, push, push. Got it. Excellent. All right, I'm going to be super lean. Trot, everybody. Try to be on the rail. We're going to do this at a trot. So try to spread out a tad if you can. It's not bad right now. All right. Trotting leg yield inward to the right. Go for it. Or not inward. That's not to the right. That's to the left. Inward to the left. Sorry, inward to the left. Yes, I know it's close to you-know-what cue. Okay, you should all be on the inside track. Gotta get back over, Addison. Be on the inside track, and if you gotta pack someone. Leg yield back out on the rail. Out to the right. Addison will be passing you, so you should be able to make it, Kelly. So pick the eye, rein up, push, release, push, release, push, release, push, release. Got it. Bob did it. Ooh, Ricky did it really good there. We're going to prepare for a halt and halt. 180-degree pivot on the forehand to the right again.
I've got quite a few of them, so I figured, oh, well, a couple more of those won't hurt, but I'm not pleased that they're navy, but I'm telling you what, when it comes to color, you saw my part where you doing the part, maybe do it.
Good. Good job, Emery. Hold it. Hold it right there. Hold. Yes, hold while you turn him. Hold his shoulder. Hold that right rein on him. Thank you. The butt is what's moving, nothing else. Thank you. Back 4 steps, please. Back 4 steps. 2, 3, 4. Good. Stop.
Oh.
Alright? Shoulder out. So walk so that the head and the neck are slightly closer to the rail than the hip. The cue is you're going to have to make a tunnel with your reins. So the eye is going to go to the left, but you're going to have to put your left leg in the back to move the hip in, and put your right leg at the girth. Twist them with your legs. Right is at the girth, left is behind. Eye is slightly out to the rail. It's a slight diagonal. It's just slight. You don't have to be like at a 45-degree angle. Yep, that was too much, Maya. Just enough to have the shoulders slightly closer to the rail. And when they walk, they're going to take a step crossing over. The left is going to cross over the right. The left is going to cross over the right. Yep, like that. Good job, PJ. Shoulder out is easier, I think, because you can just use the fence. Shoulder in, they all come wandering in at me. Okay, switch. Shoulder in is much more difficult, in my opinion, because when you bring the eye in, they want to come in. So you got to use a stronger inside leg. Easier on the bends, though, because you're bending in the proper fashion. Good, and then relax. Out on the rail, towards the rail. We need to get fairly safe canter for those. And then we'll do a pattern with a canter option. Okay, so reverse at the walk. Alright, so we bring in rookie, bring in Bob.
Yeah.
Bring in Shaitan. Paige, do you want to try a little? Try a little bit. Just do a little. Henry, do you want to try group?
I'd rather
Okay.
focus on
Renee, how do you feel?
I mean, why not?
Why not? All right, go for it. If he's a little sore, don't do him. All right, so those that are inside, stay inside. You're going to get run over. Like, no, even more. Be like in here. Yeah, I'd be inside. And then that way, if anyone gets in trouble, they're diving in at you. So heads up. In trouble meaning like squirrely pony, spinning about, some Cookie maybe doing a little crow hop, Paige has got ears above the ground, you know, those kind of things. All right, those on the rail, please enter or load. Please enter or load. Okay, very nice, Mabel. Good. Good.
Oliver?
A little strong. And then Renee, she's coming up a little strong behind you. Good job. There, now you're better off. Good. You got it. All right. Down to the walk. Very nice, everybody. Woo, hope you really extended there. Wow, oh man. Woo.
Beautiful, man.
All right. You all come on in. You guys go out. You can do little canters. Bob is only a righty, so it's going to give you awkward. So I'm going to give you, it's okay, you can do something. What I'm going to have you do is kind of a sharpish turn.
Yeah.
When I'm going to try to time it, Kelly, so that actually right after this paddle, can you try, Elliot? Can you come straight to the letter F? You see the letter F? And what I'd like you to do, have your reins on this side. Sit back, do a sharp turn, give them a swat. You can probably pick up a left lead. Prepare for the canter for those on the rail. Yeah, let's switch your hands. You steer with the other hand. Ready? Touch up, stock up. Nope, way too slow. Come back. Like video game fast. Good. You can jog all the way over here. Just dodge traffic.
And if you take 4 degrees in one end,
Good job, Maya.
it's about an 8-degree difference.
my
Peppermint.
side skills aren't running over ponies. Maple. Take a nice easy jog. Go straight here. Go straight. You're bowed out too much. Turn, go. Ah, not quick enough. Yep.
Trying to think who's got it.
You got a little bit on shame time? No. It wasn't good. Okay, that's what I thought. Today's not a canter day for him. Maya, do one more. Canter. Oh, wrong lead though. And then Kelly, try a very wrong lead. Try the lead around that pail. Thank you. Around that pail. So you're gonna do a sharp inward turn. Stretch your left heel down and just like you're almost going in at Renee. That sharp. Relax your reins. He doesn't need them tight. It's much sharper. Just slow down. Put up. Much sharper. You're doing.
They turn around.
Yeah. You have to go much sharper. So do a circle here. Look out, Maria. Yes, I know. And it's not a fast thing. He can do it from a walk. He doesn't have to try. So here's your line. And it's very difficult to get. So if we get it, it's a miracle. So you're going this way. Sit back, step, swat. Step this foot. Very sharply. Go. Ah, way too slow. That was like I could read a book on that. Your mama don't play video games, does she, Maya?
Just read War and Peace in that time.
Yep. And he is very sly. So once we did it once, Mike usually only gets one opportunity because then he's like, I know what you're doing. Old Commodore is the same way. All right, so let's swap. Those who cantered last time, if you'd like to try the right, let's swap it out. Those that were just cantering from Sea Shelter.
Is it worth prepping some food to take to Iowa?
Sea Shelter in the water area. Coming in for water, Dean.
Oh, that way. I thought you meant like horse food. I was like, this rain. We just gonna take
Okey dokey. Prepared?
Yeah, I see.
Food to eat.
Enter or low,
Yeah,
please.
I
Take a
said
look. Good, Mabel. You got it right out of the bag. Good, Paige.
I think
Good,
tacos
Emery.
are actually
One
really
lead,
great.
absent.
Because that's an
Sit.
easy one thrown in a crock pot throughout the day. You can just make whatever you
Good
want.
step go.
That's what I
With
wanted.
the inside. Thank you.
We could couple
Renee, that's lovely.
all the taco fixings.
Good step go. You got it. Got it. Got it. Oh, yeah. All right. Old man Cook, you better shut it down. Maybe when you get to the end of the line. Yeah. Build his stamina. Good job. Walk, everybody.
But that's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Was,
So you
do I
shift your weight
freeze it?
back, no ugly
We
truck.
have
But
probably
gobble
120
shine
pounds
the
of
other one.
hamburger.
I was gonna say I have some, but we're getting
No,
we're
I've
getting
got
low.
plenty. I've got plenty of 1 pound packs. So I could, that was very pretty, made a nice work.
Oh, good.
But I was thinking like, do I make a 3
Good guy,
pound
good
pack
guy. He's got the capped elbows going.
and freeze it?
Yeah. Do you think
And
three is
then
enough?
1 day's worth. Oh, I suppose more.
Pretty sure, and he's 2 points
Right.
out.
I'm just thinking how many people are
Yeah, actually I do.
I'm
Yeah,
just
okay,
thinking.
good.
I don't know.
After the recall, before the water.
Right.
Okay.
No, I'm just trying to think.
Liz, you got it.
Sherry and Kelly are coming down, right?
Oh, yeah.
Behind you, Dean.
That was awesome.
Or
Thank you.
Did I miss any here? Did I miss anything?
are Pam and Tony going?
Pam.
Yeah, okay. But yeah, I think that's a great count. So yeah, I think that's
You know, like sloppy joes or
Alright, sometimes Bob will switch by this tree. I'm pretty certain he's looking because when he goes out to pasture, he came right next to the monitor.
because I get it. You know, you're at the fair and you can say, well, you run out and
He's
grab
not
something.
spooking or
But
bumping.
Let me tell you, a week at the fair. A week at the fair, I've done the fair.
I went from 10 stalls to 8. So we're going to have a true kitchen stall. We'll have a everything we
Yeah.
need, so
Correct
we
for
can take
you,
two
Elliot.
refrigerators if we want, but we can
Perfect, Kelly.
refrigerator.
This is where he shines. He'll just sit and roll, and he's gonna end up coughing. Took his eye outward slightly.
I have,
appliance type stuff, but
I've got.
I have
Wi-Fi.
two big
That's
ones
all right.
and I have a
Two sides, all
smaller,
good.
like a 5'4".
Yeah, that usually is quite a bit. That's
Alright,
what I'm
that's
over. I've got. a couple.
Yeah, and
that'd
then
be
I
nice
make crock
if
pots.
I
I
have
have
it
crock
in
pots.
foil cans, bring it in a cooler.
Now makes
If I
it a
make it
front
ahead
here,
of time
that's
in the
good.
freezer,
Nice,
even if
go
we
just
take
a
it
little
in the
more.
cooler and it froze, if it
It'll
unthaws,
thaw.
that's fine. A couple of days
As soon as you
unthaws,
feel the
it's
shoulder
in
go
the
out, you know it's
refrigerator.
gonna be
Probably
wrong.
in the microwave, it's not thawed
Thank
enough.
you.
It
Take it in
will
the
be, even
microwave?
if it thaws, it's gonna be in the
Yeah.
fridge, right?
Right.
Alright, alright.
And like we can all bring toppings that we can contribute.
Well,
Like,
that's what I thought, if it coordinated,
Alright,
or somebody just says, I'll bring
walk.
the
That's going a little faster, that should just walk.
are you a
cheese.
Google
It's
Doc?
like all out running for him.
Do you do Google Doc?
Slow down,
I
mama,
would
slow
wonder if we
down.
could do some Google Docs and have
Funny,
everyone
all the
sign
adults
up
are the
for
ones that are
X stuff,
Joni's the same
you
way.
know?
That'd be cool, have somebody do a, yeah, either
I
pictures
know,
or.
Right.
watching.
Right, can we, like, let's plan, like
Good boy,
tacos
good
one
boy.
day, sloppy joes
Alright,
another
I gotta set my
day,
pattern
Maybe
up.
just have one family
lunch
do it.
meets, and have like someone sign up
Cause like when
for
we went
each
camping,
day.
what we did with Perio's is he would do a breakfast,
Sure,
I would do
you
the
could do
lunch.
dinner, lunch, or
Or
whatever.
Here's the
Yeah.
rayon up
Next day we'd
front.
switch, I would do
Yeah.
breakfast.
Gold one again.
That way you're, it's your
Gonna add up.
focus rather than.
Right. Like you're gonna bring taco meat, we're gonna
Well,
bring
right,
shredded
but you gotta
cheese,
sell
like,
some-
yeah.
Build the rail that way.
We're gonna business.
Yeah.
Where you could just bring, and it's a lot of people, I guess.
Mabel, will you go
Split
first?
between a
Can you
couple
be next to
people.
the pail
That
on
would be a
this
good
side?
idea.
Yeah, I think that's a
You
great
know, and
idea.
even just cold cuts and grinds, it's like,
Yeah.
we got some shredded chicken, cold
Yep.
chicken.
The other side. Yep.
You know, then we could have,
Cutie went to fair
Like,
with,
was he confetti? Okay, I will go back there.
Cutie went to fair with, flowers on her butt. However, we scrubbed them and they dried and they came off.
You're gonna try to aim for here, because if you get right next to this, you're probably gonna hit it. Yes. And here's your angle. So walk halfway to me,
So at fair, they were
sitting
giving
top
away
the
with
rest
the
of the way
high
out,
point a set of
90
Andis
degree
clippers.
turn on the haunches if you can pull it off,
However, Maddie
to
did
the
not
left.
obviously take a high
You're
point.
here,
But one
it's
of the
tight right
girls
here, that's so
that
you can have enough
knew,
room.
her brother's on
Turn,
transfer
so you
bus.
should be facing that light
She
pole.
just came tonight and handed me
If you can pull it off.
one of
Left
the
lead,
carriers with the
canter,
clippers in it
For
and
those
said,
who
this is
can't.
for Maddie, because they won 3 of them.
oh,
And she
wow.
gave it to
and
me.
the left
I was like,
lead,
"Oh, that was really nice."
left lead, left lead. We did one like this
Yeah.
at a show.
2 for horses, 1 for goat.
Left
Because
lead,
they're giving them
left
across
lead.
all.
So you're gonna have to come across to the center where you did your lead change,
So that was pretty
and then your slow collected. You don't have to go extended, just your slow sitting and or collected trot. Stop in front of the cone. Stop in front of the cone. Back
rechargeable
your
cordless lithium
critter
ion
length.
clippers.
So walk halfway, sitting trot,
That's awesome.
90 degree, left lead,
Oh, yeah.
sitting trot, stop back.
Trimmer?
And then someone else can get the way down there.
Jen will train her.
Yeah,
It'll
right.
be on the left side of that blue, yep,
Multiple trimmers.
it's tight. Then you do your 90 degree turn,
I was thinking that I
you'll be facing that light pole in the
myself
back.
to trim their eyelashes. And
Yeah, no,
Very good.
I'm good with trimmer
Now, it's
right
tight.
back, however, I.
You're gonna overshoot it a little, and that's
the legs,
okay.
I'm okay.
Got it? Good. Sitting. Yes, like you'll over, so that's, it looks like that's what you wanted. Very good. Back. Settle. And then back, up critters like, his like.
I'm so happy that Maddie is confident out there this week.
Right, and you're back. Very nice, over there. And then can more people kind of work your way over so it can go kind of quick?
That
Good,
was very nice, Mabel.
very nice, Mabel. Sitting. Will be your first, second here when you get there. Good, that, there, thank you, there's your head set. Watch nicer. And make sure you get all the way up to that blue. Yup. Now do your 90 tight. I did that by design. The further over that is, good job. The more room you have to canter. Left brain up, left foot forward, squeeze push. Thank you. Look this way, it happens fast.
like, there's been a night.
sitting,
We're
sitting,
gonna
sitting,
coordinate
sitting,
it, I
sitting, 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 sitting.
It was like Jane, I think, was
Good,
right
and the back.
She doesn't do pickup.
That's awesome. Okay.
Good, thank you.
I don't
They
think.
all wanna go that way.
Maybe Sherry to kind of-
Maybe because we're right-handed, we use more right rein, so she was her hip left. That was nice.
Kelly will ride probably in a van or something.
Mm. Time to have some fun. Mm. And behind you. Turn. Hold. Pause.
Shaitan, she's so like,
Line up. And away we go.
Joe's car, that's nice.
she's like, oh, that chin pick.
1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Yes, she's got the pattern.
well, he's planning to be home.
Okay, sitting, sitting.
The
Good,
other
good,
two
good,
has got
good. In the row, in the back.
Unlimited miles.
Slight advantage.
She's like,
right.
Well, you should.
Very
Is
good.
that the van or-
Yeah.
The little girl you are. Alright, nose twists.
And it's not an advanced one.
Right.
He's right.
Like, get a load of what I'm gonna do.
Well, that's
big
great
that
though for you, that's awesome. Hopefully.
Pattern, you wanna see a pattern? I'll show you a pattern.
No, you're gonna shoot up.
And the row.
If he does step the drive.
And a beautiful. Nice. There you go. Turn it, turn it, turn it. Hold. Hallelujah. Overturn.
Take it.
That's what kept happening turning today. Yep, yep.
So if you want Mike to take a look at it, you can
Yay! At some point.
find out where it's coming from. And then you can see if he can
Right.
fix it, or he can at least tell you where it's coming from.
Very
I need a
nice.
new
Good
car.
boy.
Joe is a major mechanic.
He is, and so he was good at it.
Oh.
But again, it's not
See
time.
it.
When you're not using it.
Alright.
He told me one day out here in the parking lot.
Walk first. And change shoulder.
No reason to smell the car. That thing stinks. It smells like a horse.
It's gonna
that
be steep.
fire me
Down,
up. But she
down,
needs
down,
to
down,
feel
down.
forward.
That's it.
Joe, do
Yeah.
you know who
I
you're
really
talking
like
to?
driving the car.
You should probably like
Good.
Coming down. I said you could drive, you can buy vehicles.
I'm like, you know who you're talking to? I'm
Nothing
it.
swing. So hand the roll over the race. Just get ready. You do it all day long. Let's give it a shot. Look my way. Look.
yes, but does yours stink farm truck?
And I feel like
Periodically.
God.
Thursday.
God. God. Come on, Bob.
My husband says my car smells
Take
like
a look.
Yeah, it does. Yeah,
Don't
we
stop
can get
bashing,
mine.
but then what?
Me, it doesn't. But I don't
see,
leave
that
that.
smells.
I don't leave that stuff in.
and it's I don't actually care.
Well, I don't. Yeah, but I live it. I don't need to live in
The
it.
seats are stained. That light gray cloth that's like ridiculous. There's still a cup of water on it.
Good. Thanks, Henry.
My husband gets mad when he has to pick up Elliot from work, like in the spring. She's just covered in mud. He's like,
Pause.
oh.
Leg.
There's times I've gotten
Twist your body.
like hardcore.
Yep. Close the leg, close the leg, close the leg, close the leg, close the leg,
It's
close the
like
leg, close
just
the
a
leg,
lot of nice,
leg,
all the dirt
leg.
is nicely located
Good job.
in the
Right.
passenger
Pause.
side front seat.
So that's like full.
That's why he's like, it was buy a new car, buy a new car. And I'm like, as long as I'm not gonna have rules, I'm gonna have rules.
I really like the truck I have.
Step go. Step.
Rubber mats,
Got it.
The heavy big ones.
rubber ones that you can spray out.
What's that company that makes?
Good save. You know what? If he didn't want to turn, he was turning on that one. Hooked on the mark.
I would just
Weather Tech.
WeatherTech.
I have weather tech.
That way it's got the sides on it, so you just pull it out, bang on it, and throw it back in.
we
And
used
it's
to have a
clean.
gravel driveway until like 2
You may want to stop the first one because he's going to go wide again. I don't want you to hit that jump.
That's what I did. Yeah.
See if you can get it
So the
first
paint
and
is
top.
clear,
I feel like he's going to go over there again.
Yeah, we,
You're going to have to get pretty aggressive on your outside leg.
with the weather tech.
Thank you. Better.
Successful.
Yes.
What
Yep.
do you do, Alexa?
He almost ran into the
Yes.
jump.
Yes. Keep hammering it. Yep. And he may almost need that. A little bit of that. Probably. Yeah. I would do another hole until it's too sloppy. There's too much play in the wheel. On both sides. Yeah, let's try that. But you can back it up.
Put your brake wheel on. Brake wheel. We talked about it last week, when I did.
Yeah. I've been watching the GPs go out. It's just sloppy. 1 to 2 inches, that's like
That's
3
all
or 4.
I need for mine.
Yep, and then see like there's so much movement of the bit, it's rotating in the mouth.
The corn throw, we should be,
Yes, yep.
I mean, we always have.
Speaking of going wide, there's another house cleaner that's gonna do that.
Yeah,
The big thing is, I learned last night on the conference
He
call,
would have
getting
run right
the
over that.
Yes, he would've. I was worried it was gonna be your leg.
road,
Like your body first.
allow it. There's like two vehicles in there,
Mm-hmm.
two coming,
Nice. Good. Saddle.
put as much of it
Yes.
maybe in the
Shoulder.
corner as we can.
Lift and twist your hips. Lift and twist your hips. That's okay.
yeah,
Back.
so set it all in the back of the
Because the
corn
rest
throw.
of us will have to park
Forward and right.
wherever the other.
Alright.
Good job. Really use the outside. You saw what happened.
People,
Yep, there's a little bit of a dip there. But keep
and
going.
you can also, when I get there, I'm gonna have to go
Good.
into
Line
the
it up. That was one of the straightest lines.
show
Good job.
and
Good.
get ribbons. Because they usually only give so many ribbons
Excellent.
per
Job.
exhibitor, or per horse,
The pony.
to allow you into the show at night.
Last but not least.
We can go in, it's part of the fair, the tickets you all have, but
Go to the
there's
front.
security in that area, going to the barn, to the show barn, the show barn. You
Must
don't want
remove
Yahoo.
bug.
So you have to show like your credentials, so we still have to
Very
get
good.
but it'll all work out.
Hold. Good. Up the turn, twist your body, look where you're going. Bend his neck. There's a lot of right rein. Right rein, right leg. Right rein, right leg. Yes, right rein, right leg. More right rein, more right rein. Thank you.
We're down there.
And it's not a pulling back, it's a push. Alright, you're aiming for that light pull at first.
In fact, that's why they asked me. Eventually, it becomes small, when I went down to the
Good. Very nice. That breeze feels wonderful.
Yeah,
Feels good.
yeah,
you gotta see it.
yeah, I still have not looked at the show about yet, but yeah.
It's online, it's hard to tell me what the pain is.
Yeah, I remember we were talking about it that one night. She figured it out, I think.
She sent it to me by,
Excellent, everybody. Great, we go off the mountain. We're running out of time.
yeah, I got Mabel right
That was
there.
good. We went through the whole gamut of everything
I
that
do.
could be asked.
Yeah, well, she's got it, I gotta change it, obviously.
Okay.
Real
Like
challenge.
you gotta give a person on waiting.
Yeah, I know, I was in my, well, we could paint it black and, yeah, I was looking through the list the other day at work and I'm reading through them like, okay, check, yep, and each rider, each exhibitor, each horse, each class. And all of a sudden I'm looking at it, it's a P class, I'm like,
You can just find your parts guy. I just wanted you to not like get off right altogether.
and Pam's in the first round dressage class.
All right, mister, let's get our
One day we should line them all up and then the person on the end has to get off and the next